Maseches Rosh Hashanah, perek Gimel, Mishna Ches. The first part of the Mishnah discusses the idea of kavana, and it brings two stories from the Chumash to show the power of kavana. This pasuk is talking about the war that the Yidden had with Amalek. The pasuk says the Mishnah, V'haya, and it would be ka'asher, when Yarim Moshe would lift up Yadoi, his hand, V'gavar Yisrael, and the Yidden would be strengthened. Says the Mishnah, V'chi Yadav shal Moshe, and was it the hands of Moshe, Oisois Melchama, that would make the war, Ois Shovrois Melchama, or would break the war, would cause the war to end? Ella, rather, Loi Malach, the pasuk is coming to tell you, Kol Zaman, all the time, Shahayu Yisrael, that the Yidden, Mistaklim, would be looking, Kalape Maila, towards the heavens, which means, Umeshabdim es Liban, that they would direct their hearts, La Avihem Shabashamayim, to their Father in heaven, Hoyu Miskabrim, they would be strengthened, Ve'im Lav, but if not, Hoyu Naiflim, they would fall. The Mishnah continues, Kayotse Badava, similar to this, Ata Omer, you say, in other words, it says in the Torah, it talks about when the Yidden were struck by snakes, when they were complaining about the man. Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu then, Asei lecha, make for yourself saraf, a copper snake, v'sim oisoi, and you shall place it al nes, on top of a pole, v'hoya, and it will be kol hanoshuch, whoever was bitten, v'ra oisoi, and he will see it, v'choya, and he will live. The Mishnah asks the question, v'chi nachash memis, is it the snake that makes a person die, oy nachash machaya, or the snake that makes a person live? Rather, says the Mishnah, ella, rather, bisman, at the time, she Yisrael, that the Yidden, mistaklim, would look kalape maila, towards the heavens, which means, umeshabdin es libon, that they would direct their hearts, la avihen shabashamayim, to their Father in heaven, Hoyu misrapim, they would be healed, ve'im lav, but if not, Hoyu nimoikim, they would be wiped out. So from these two stories we see the power of kavana, that kavana is the most important thing, like we find by Moshe Rabbeinu's hands being raised up, and as we see by the snake being raised on a pole, that if the Yidden look towards Shamayim and they direct their hearts towards Hashem, then good things happen, and if not, chas v'shalom, the opposite could happen. The Mishnah now ends off telling us who cannot fulfill the mitzvah of shofar for other people. Says the Mishnah, cheresh, a person who is deaf, shoita, somebody who is insane, somebody who doesn't have seichel, v'koton, and a minor, a young person under bar mitzvah, ein moitziyin, they cannot be moitzi as harabim, the public, yedei chayvason, from their obligation. They cannot make the other people yotze, the mitzvah of shofar. Zeh haklal, this is the general rule. Koil, anybody, she'enoi muchuyev, that is not required, badava, in a certain thing, in a certain mitzvah, einoi moitzi es harabim, cannot be moitzi the public, yedei chayvason, from their obligation.